Hi everyone, Lensmanoz here and welcome to episode 34 of Future's Edge. Now I know I said at the end of the last episode I was going to try and get all the blocks and stuff ready for that, the advanced rocketry setup, but I keep coming across not having enough materials available to do things. So what I figured I'd do this episode is try to get a little bit of automation going. I want to try and get some more, well, I want to set up these two alloy smelter and sag mill, which I pilfered from Aussie's base. Yeah, borrowed, just, permanent loan. I'd like to get them set up. I wonder what we've got in the way of elevators. We only got the elevator blocks, right? So what I want to do, I'm running out of channels on the applied energetic system. I've got two here, so these two items, and then I think, because I don't have a controller, I think I can only have 8 items, eight things connected. I think I've got the 3. Look, these things are still growing. That's ridiculous. I've got the one underneath here, so what I was thinking is maybe using the downstairs or underneath this area as a spot to set up a little bit of basic automation. So to do that I might just dig this floor out, but I mean obviously we're going to end up with people falling in holes and that sort of stuff. I've got junk in the inventory again. What I might grab is a trapdoor. Do I have any in here? Nope. Lots of extra lives. Might have some around, because obviously I made 2 there. I think you only get 2, don't you? So let's make a trapdoor. Just a couple of them. And do we have any ladders? Should have some ladders somewhere. I'm getting a little tired of doing this too. I've got one in there. Yay, one ladder. Do I really just... Hang on a second. So I'm trying to decide what's worse. The fact that I was interrupted while recording, or the fact that it was another one of those, hi, we're from Microsoft Technical Support and we want to show you all these errors that you're having, which is all a load of junk. So old mate there on the phone, I just told him a few home truths, I think. But hopefully he won't call again. Seems like a bit of a clown to me. Anyway, so I need some ladders, so we'll need a little bit more wood. Sounds like there's a zombie outside or something. Anyway, he can stay outside for all I care. So that should be enough for the moment. Let's go and kill old mate baby zombie wherever he is. Hey dude. Nice shades. Cool. No more? I mean, that's still a quest having to kill all those things, isn't it? There's still a quest for that. Is that on a repeatables? No, there was something. Maybe it's a different pack I'm thinking of. I know there was might be a different pack. Killing all the bad zombies. Oh, that might be in Illumination. Alright, so let's just quickly, I want to go down here somewhere. I don't want to go too close to the, oh that's right, this can, okay. So I want to be close to this cable so that I can use it as, because I don't have a lot of quartz. I'm decidedly lacking in Certus quartz, and I need to... It's dark over there. I don't have the ability to get any more at the moment. I haven't gone mining. Perhaps we'll get some from the quarry eventually, from the other dimension. But let's set up this here. So I've got another power cell. Again, lovingly borrowed from Aussie's base. I would have loved to have put them in between. I think I'm going to need a power conduit. So let's do this slightly different. Let's go back another row. And we'll go up here. And I'll put the ladders there, say. Alright. Probably almost jump out of that hole. Kind of want to just... Oh, that didn't work. Take that, skeleton. Enjoy the sunlight. Is it warm? Peeping Tom looking through the window there. Did I accidentally pick them? I might have. I did look. So they're only at 74. That's ridiculous. Once I get them, obviously, I'll get a lot more fluix and I'll be able to make some more cables. But at the moment, this is all I got. So what I need is a conduit. Conduit? Only got one? Really? What's in here? Some fluid ones. Obviously, I made them. I probably don't have any vibrant, do I? You know what? I actually think in here. Just gonna say really sleep. Yeah, look, energetic alloy. Let's just make some mid-tier ones because why not? Just grab a few of them. Cool. That should be enough, and then pick this little thing back up. Excellent. And I mean, this is basic automation, but I guess I haven't done any automation in this pack, except for the blood magic stuff. I haven't taken the time to really automate anything. It's all just been craft as you go. So I figured, you know, let's do this properly. Let's set up some stuff. Let's put a chest here and a chest here. I'm just going to automate these. It's definitely doing some weird and wonderful things here. I'm going to automate these to push out to this side. So that's probably going to cook them. And you are set to pull on that side and let's say push on this side. So it should push it out to the chest. We're getting some bread. Excellent. I don't know what else I was going to use the stuff for, so that can go in there. So let's get an export bus. Plop him onto this chest, and then as a start, we'll put some iron ore in here. So the system should automatically output the iron ore. We're going to need to get a couple of cards in here. This is going to be very slow to start with. But that being said, not that side. We can set this to pull. So it will automatically pull anything in this chest into it. And this already has octatic in it. I grabbed a couple just in case I needed them, but obviously not. So this will automatically push any iron into here, pulling it from our system up here, or from our applied logistics system. So this should be going down. Yeah, look at it go. And this will automatically furnace into iron once it gets there. Got a lot of bits and pieces. So to pull it back out of that chest and to create a bit of a buffer is what the chests are doing. We'll put an import bus on here, and that should import anything into the system once it gets signal. Please get signal. It's online. Potentially at the moment it has nowhere to put it because we are a little bit out of space. I don't know why I've got... Why do I have a cucumber in here? Really? What I should get is some more of these. And that would... and then put iron in it. And that would give us our thing we need. So I think I've got that. I do. So let's make a few more of these compacting drawers. And we'll run them across here with our metals in them. I'm going to eat this carrot. And I select a ladder and smack it into the wall. So let's do that now. Do I have any compacting drawers? Anything's possible. I have one. And let's get some iron. Iron. Take some of that iron. It really is processing that quite nicely. Look at it go. So let's have a look at cards, because we do want... Which one is it? Capacity card. I want a couple of these. Guess what they need? I guess I'm not making capacity cards. I'm going to have to swap it around a bit. And I'm not pure sorters. So I'm not making any of them for the moment. I did consider, and I will say this, I did consider setting up a refined storage system to do the ore doubling and then push it back into this. But then I decided, maybe not. Maybe the better option is to just continue as the pack is intended and do things the way they should be. So I'm going to leave this as manual only. And I guess for the moment, I'm just going to hope that this will process quick enough. But what do I need for some more of these? Recipe, no drawers, no pistons. So let's make some pistons. It's 2 drawers, 4, 5 drawers be enough. That's most of our material. Let's make did I only get 1? I should have got 4 from that. Do I have any drawers in here? Oh yeah, I do, look. Sweet. And there's a compacting drawer. Any more? No, cool. Drawer. This is... Can they stack? No. Apparently they're not going to stack. I want one of these though. Please and thank you. None of them are going to stack. Because why would they stack? That would make sense. Okay, I need a little bit more stone, but that should keep us going for the moment. Let's throw that in there. So let's see what we can do in terms of getting our drawers set up. So I want some iron. I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible. No, that's not what I want. It may actually get iron in it. Or it might not. Okay. Really? That's what you put in them. It's a little bit ridiculous sometimes that... Oh, it can turn around. A little bit ridiculous sometimes the way this works. But I don't want a carrot in there. Or a lettuce, or a potato, or seeds. I really just would like some of my ingots, thanks. But let's duck back over here. What have we got in the way of ingots? Ingot. Can I not take these out of here? Alright, I'm going to take copper. Nickel, lead, tin. Don't even... Because what's going to happen though is as I pull these items out, things are going to... What have I got in my hand? Nickel. Lead. It's iron. Copper. Tin. So let's get our key. All right, so we still need a couple more of these drawers, which we'll need that that smooth stone for, but we can build them up here. But we've got some of our materials. Downside at the moment, as I'll start to say just before there, is that anything in the system now currently won't export to there, and if I pull it out of here, then it's not necessarily going to go to the right spot. So this is obviously sitting in the system around the back of the quarry and not running. Let's see, what's in here? No, is it in this one? No. Okay, are you actually running? You are running. In cobble. I mean, effectively I can put these things in here and they'll just sit there and wait for somewhere to be able to go. Now, I probably need to duck over to the quarry age to get it to kick off. But I really do need some Certus quartz, and I'm not getting what I want. And there is a lot of junk in here. And because they're all locked, like this one here, why do we have 3 tier 1s and 1 tier 1 there? Thanks for coming. Okay, so some of it isn't quite set up right, and it's my fault for just leaving things unlocked and letting it go to town. But there's junk in here that just doesn't need to be in here. I mean, like, how many of these bricks and things do I need? But this should help us out in terms of space for materials and processing here. There's a lot of iron in there. And this is out of power because, in case you all missed it, I forgot to set up power. Whoops. Who's a silly duffer? So let's hook this up to our system. All sides are out. And then use our conduit to get this one some power too. That was really silly of me. But that should be working again now. So now we're getting iron processing. And it'll be slow. Grab that wood. This will be very slow, but I don't have to worry about it now. I'm going to process iron and things will be hunky-dory. Alright. And again, I could just sort of cheat and throw these things in here and hope they go back to the right spot. But yeah, so a basic little system just to get us on our way. But I do need some more quartz to continue on. So I guess give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to go to the mining age. I'm going to try and get some quartz. And hopefully we can finish up the episode by putting a couple of capacity cards and maybe a speed upgrade. So maybe a couple of these acceleration cards, which when the pure fluix eventually gets set up. But we are going to need some pure Certus. And the only way to get pure Certus is by growing it. So what is it worth to do growth accelerators? They're pretty cheap. I just need some more of the fluix. So when that's grown, we should be all right. I mean, we were at what, 74%, but it has been like 4 episodes. What are we at now? I mean, I know I don't leave the world running when I'm not here, but really that should do more than what it's doing. So we need to get some... I can make it once I get some normal quartz. So give me a couple of minutes. Well, for you guys, it'll be a few seconds. And I'll be right back. So, did any of you catch what I had completely forgotten again about? I can make Certus quartz. I just completely spaced, and I wondered why I was making so much silicon up here. I was processing all this sand to turn into silicon, and I'm going, oh, there must be a reason for it. And that's because I was going to make some Certus. So that's just nether quartz dust and silicon, and it makes Certus quartz. And like, I really don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, things are what they are, right? So I still need to make, what do I need? I need for the what's it called again? Quartz. the process. I've gone blank. Applied. These things that do the accelerating, they're called accelerators. These things, crystal growth accelerators. So I need, at least 4 of the regular ones per accelerator. So I'd like to get maybe 5. And I know it's going to chew up the power a bit, but even 1 or 2 is going to help me in my quest to get some more of these things done. So let's as a minimum, I've got 12 here. Let's see if we can make a few. Let's go, like, if we can make 4 of these things, that would be good. I need to charge them up. That's the only downside. What am I looking? Some of that. There we go. This could take me a few seconds. I think we get 2 per, don't we? So I only really need, what, 8? Need 8 of these and 8 nether quartz. Make sure I'm picking them up. That's 3, 4, 5. There's only very slight change in the graphics. 7, 8. Cool. And then we want 8 of these and 8 of these. Put you away. I got all this stuff from the mining age when I was over there. So let's put these down like that. And come over to my water puddle. Throw them in. Excellent. Really, 79. So let's turn these into blocks. So that's 4 blocks. I now need some of the... I'm going to need actually a couple more because I need some more cables because these things each require 2 cables. I've got... I can make 1. So let's get at least a couple more of these. And then we can make some cables, right? So we'll make a bunch of cables. You know, these things are I mean, honestly, these things are cheap enough. I'm getting a lot of quartz from the quarry that's running here because it's running over the top of the dungeon. And as some of you may know, pretty much the lower level of a lot of these dungeons has netherrack and that sort of stuff in it. So let's grab some of them. Some of them. Cool. Let's quickly get this done. We've got a few minutes left. You and you and you. Excellent. I'm going to pick them up too. I want to do it here because the cable's just behind the wall. So just to sort of minimize the amount of cables we're using, let's make some more cable. I probably need some more of the quartz fiber, which means I'm probably going to need some more glass. I was thinking I was going to need more pulverized nether quartz dust. Let's a cactus green into there. Can't remember why I was making cactus green. Oh no, it was for the lime dye for the advanced rocketry stuff. Okay, so this should give us 3 of them. Okay, cool, 12. So let's make, yep, that's enough. So crystal growth accelerators, I'm going to need more quartz glass, which I probably don't have any of. Do I have any? Oh, I might have some in here from earlier. Fuse quartz. I have 1 quartz glass in there. Could have sworn I had more than that. No, I mean, that's not a big issue. Let's make some quartz glass. Wait. Oh, no. No. This one. Quartz glass requires not that. Okay, so I'm going to grab another lot of this and throw it through here to get some more sand. Let's grab that out of there. I've got plenty of that. I just need glass we were cooking. Cool. Really? Okay, so that should be enough. This is getting ridiculous. Need more space. Where's my cables? One. Let's take the 4. I want my cables, please. Let's see if we can set this up. So we'll use this puddle. One there. One there. And then one here. I might do one on the bottom. Like that. Okay. That dirt went into my digging backpack and I need it. Senko. Alright. So let's get cables into these things and they need to go in a certain position. Cables, please. Let's head downstairs. Probably change the ore that's actually exporting too. There you go. Now, up here... No, it's out one more, isn't it? Alright, so it should be... Alright, here's 2 of them. We need to get our cables into this stuff. So I think it actually has to go into the back. That one's got power. One in there. We can bring this down underneath probably. I know that's not exactly the best place for me to be hooking things in, and you know, it's a bit hard to see where I'm going. Need one in there. It's gonna be hard to get these to connect to now. I'm going up top. It's ridiculous. I'm stuck. Let me out. I do not need a cable there. Did I get it? I broke it. Really? Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just think I did. Okay, so let's take that one out of there and put the cable here and a cable there, and that should get me stuck in the wall. I'm glad I got that sword. Alright, so this should get at least 3 of them running until I can get that last one connected in, but let's throw this in here. Let's throw it in the water. Would be a good start. So it was 79, I think it was, so this shouldn't take long. Let's just jump straight back in after a couple of seconds. 82. $85. So you see how much quicker that is. So much quicker. But I'll try and connect this one up at a later date. I think I probably need to put some sort of switch on these so I can turn them off. That would be cool. But this also allows us to get pure Certus as well now. So we can take Certus quartz dust. Now that we can make Certus, which we could always make Certus, I just kept forgetting that we could make it. Or in the first place, I didn't really know. But Landstryder did point it out to me. So we now have pure Fluix. And then I can come in here and we've got the Certus that we can make, which was silicon. I just want to make one last little bit. let's just make a couple more bits. I'm gonna snack on some yummy cotton. I don't know why you can eat it. You can go in there. Let's take that out of there and put that up in there. Because it's a 2. I can't put any of this stuff back in there. There we go. Inventory is becoming absolutely chock-a-block full. 2 of them. Is that not the recipe? No, it's sand. Don't worry about me. Goodness. So no, it's not the recipe. Oh boy, now I can go and throw these in this little puddle outside. And they should take no time at all to grow. So they've, you know, gives me the ability to make those cards and stuff. So looking at the time, I've gone over. Next episode, I will make the expansion cards for this system. And I'd like to... I've got to get to the end and get that end stone so I can make a controller. Landstryder, you really are making things difficult. I'd like to get back into the advanced rocketry stuff so we can lift off this planet. But yeah, that's just a little bit of basic automation to try and process some of the materials we're getting from the quarries. And a little bit of speed upgrades for our applied energistic stuff. So this is probably absolutely chewing through power. I don't need this stuff in there, do I? This will go through and make all sorts of bits and pieces. And we're not seeing any slowdown of the iron ore coming in at all. Nickel, tin. This is maybe going a little bit faster. I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please come back and join me for the next episode. And I hope to see you then. See you later.